Hi, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. Crowdfund Television, Don Baillargeon and Kevin Harrington, and we're joined in studio now by Mr. Ray Smith. Ray is the CEO of a company called Trycera Financial Incorporated. They're publicly traded. Their stock symbol is TRYF. Ray, good to see you again.
It's great to be here, Don and Kevin. Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Ray, we had you on a previous episode of the program. We're really fascinated by your product. It's a kiosk that you basically put into an auto dealer's showroom. Tell us how it works, because it really is fascinating.
Yeah, well, Trycera helps people with their credit and getting them approved for loans. So as you know, the people are going in trying to get cars. They go in and they go through the sales application and they get turned down. Well, typically what happens is they get sent on their way. Well, what we've done is we've created a kiosk that they can go over, similar to like at the airport when you go check in, touchscreen, but it's got a live agent attached to it, one of our agents. So you pick up the handset and up on the top screen appears one of our agents. And so we're able to have a communication with that turn down right there in the car dealership. And we explain what we do, how we can help them, we find out what their problem is, and we enroll them into our program, and we help that car dealership save that sale.
You know what I love about that, Ray, is this is found money for the car dealer. So, I mean, the car dealer has to love this. He has no financial investment for this program, correct?
That's right. We have sponsors that actually sponsor that kiosk to put it in that dealership. And so the dealer, all they have to do is let us rent that 2x2 piece of floor and let us sit that kiosk on it and plug it into the power, and we're in business. We're there to help them.
Well, anyone that's ever been around car dealers, and years ago I was in the ad agency business, and car dealers were some of my biggest clients. There's nothing more frustrating. You have a client, you take them on a test drive, you get into all the process of buying or selling that car, and then you find out their credit won't let the application go through. And as Kevin said, ordinarily that customer was just walking out of the door dejected. Now you basically turn them into the kiosk, and you basically help the dealership retain that customer.
That's right, and people don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They think that once they've been denied, that's it. They don't know how to help themselves. And we have the answer. We have the products that will help them repair that credit if it's got damaged credit. We help build positive trade lines onto their credit. So we help them. We give them the tools to help qualify. So everyone's happy, the customer, the sales, dealership, the sponsor, and our company.
What comes to mind is it's from the salesman's viewpoint, it's almost like turning trash into treasure, because that, you know, if somebody gets turned down, that there's not going to be a payday for the salesman. But really, in many cases, it's a fine line between getting approved and not with your credit. And that really is what you guys do, is you know that there's maybe some little things that you can do to boost that credit to make the approval and turn it into treasure.
That's right. We had a customer that had a $300 credit limit and $295 charged on it. And all we had to do was help them understand that by paying that down to less than 50%, their score would go up high enough to qualify. Wow. And it's simple stuff.
Now, Ray, I understand that you have a sponsorship program available for accredited investors that can get involved in the sponsorship of these actual kiosks. You want to run us by that?
That's right. So the kiosk costs about 15 grand to get into the dealership. And so we need sponsors to sponsor them. We have a contract right now in place for 150 car dealerships. So we need those sponsors to take responsibility of putting those kiosks in there. And then the kiosks will generate approximately 40 customers a month, customers for us. And then we pay $50 commission per customer that kiosk generates. So it's a revenue stream for that investor.
Now, I understand that you've also enhanced that since our last meeting with you, where now it's a lease option as opposed to an outright $15,000 expenditure.
That's right. So we've gotten an equipment lease program in place. So it's similar to like a copy machine. You pay no more than $500 a month for 36 months for that kiosk to be put in that car dealership, and they'll make a return on the commissions. So if you take the 40 customers a month, just for an example, at $50, that's $2,000 in commission that kiosk will generate, and you take out the $500 lease payment, the sponsor's going to net approximately $1,500 there. So it's a great way for $1,000 out of pocket to sponsor a kiosk.
And you know, Ray, the automotive industry is very robust, right? I mean, so you're in a great industry. Is there any downside to this business?
There isn't, because the customers are there for us. We just need to get in touch with them. And this live kiosk allows us to personally connect with them and explain what we do. This whole world of buying stuff is changing. It used to be over the phone, now it's all online, and now people really want to do it in person. And this allows the customer to physically see someone from our company and build that connection, because they're dealing with private information.
Well, Ray, if someone is watching us right now, they're interested in this sponsorship program, where can they get more information?
At our website, trycera.com, Trycera.
Once again, Trycera Financial, they're a publicly traded company. Their stock symbol is TRYF. Their website is trycera.com if you'd like more information as an accredited investor. To get information about this sponsorship opportunity, Ray, this is fabulous. You've made the story even better since our last meeting. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, and I just want to mention quickly that the agents that they're talking to are former military vets, because we're hiring military personnel to work for us. And so we have the logos of the military on our kiosk also. So we're trying to give back to as many people as we can.
Good show.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you, guys.